What's good with you folks? I need a mic to speak my peace, to claim my light, to thank the pain that taught me fight, and bless the dark that birthed my sight. I am enough. I am whole. I'm learning to love every corner of my soul. Grateful for the scars that made me rise, for every fall that helped me rise. This is I Need a Mic, the Self-Reflection series, a space for truth, for healing, for theories of who we are and who we're still becoming. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope everybody's out there being good, staying safe. Holidays are here. Thanksgiving is today. Is this Thanksgiving Eve, and oh my gosh, the videos I have been just coming across and just oh my gosh, started with some jazz, man. Totally forgot to turn this on. Um, so man, but welcome, welcome to I Need a Mic Self Reflection series. You see the name, of course, right there. And I'm Ray. I'm Ray, and you are live with me. You are live with me on YouTube. Yes, folks, we are live on YouTube. If you follow me on YouTube, I really do hope that you tune in to this. Because this is I Need a My Self Reflection series, episode 2. This is I Need a My Self Reflection series, episode 2. So please excuse me, folks. I'm just getting some stuff all situated. Uh, just getting some stuff all situated, making sure that everything is everything with me and my platform. So if you are new here, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome if you are new here. Um so I have been starting to do I Need a My Self Reflection series for a little while now. A little while now. I had I was going through something really um deeply emotional and spiritual, and I wanted to find solutions of writing that helps me to write out what it is that I'm feeling, what it is I'm going through. Like to really sit back and reflect on the things that is just around me. So I started up on this self-reflection series, and since then I've been feeling so much better, so much better. And the purpose of this podcast is to not only remind myself, but is to also help other people as well too, who also reflect on life, because we know life be lifing, as we know, life be lifing, and it's not easy. It's not easy. It is getting harder and harder, tougher and tougher, rougher and rougher. Whew, it's a lot. It's a lot. And so just having something to go back to, like the self-reflection series, to say, okay, maybe someone out there have the answers that will help me figure out what it is I should be doing spiritually, or whatever the case may be. So the first exercise for self-reflection series is, of course, to journal. And when you do journal, reflect on these 3 daily questions. What felt heavy today? I'm sorry. Yeah, what felt heavy today? What energized me? And what old patterns showed up again? Ah, I with this with these daily questions, I have started to answer them in poems, in poetry. And if you do follow me, then of course you know I am a poet, and I do write poetry, and I do post it here on my page, on actually on all of my pages here on YouTube, TikTok, and also on Instagram. So if you follow me, if you follow me, then yes, you know that I am a little bit everywhere. And I'm also the podcast is also located not only on YouTube, but it's also on YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, iTunes Podcast, and I believe that's it. Yes. Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube, and YouTube Music. So yes, yes. So I'm located a little bit everywhere. I definitely try to keep the podcast and keep everything else all together, you know. So what felt heavy today? My heart felt heavy today. I'm not yet ready to express why it is. I'm still very much for figuring out um, what to do to overcome the emotions. So life is life. So what energized me? Oh my gosh, what has been energizing me is also part of something else that just has been going on. I've been very active on TikTok, and I've been involving myself with the poetry groups, excuse me, on there, and meeting various people across this world, um, getting to know various people across this world, and and being aligned with them far as us being artists. It really does inspire, motivate, and impact me deeply. So I've been writing to pay tribute to the poets and the poetry community. um Will I be reciting it? No, I won't be reciting that poem, but I did record that poem and I did post it recently. Uh, it's titled "Music to My Ears: The Poet's Delight." So that piece is a shout out to all the poets across the world, and of course the poets who have inspired me on TikTok and everywhere else. So thank you. I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all have no idea. I'm hoping that y'all will see this and be like, yeah, Ray's for real. I am. Just like this merch right here. Just like this merch. This merch right here is for real too. Hold on, let me. This merch is real too. Like, come on, y'all. If you want a beanie, if you want a beanie, we can shake like a pom pom, shake it like a pom pom. No, if you are ever interested in buying I Need a Mic merchandise, I would definitely put the link in the description after the live broadcast. If you are also interested in having the background, you see the blue. So if you're interested in having the background a different color, contact me personally and say, Ray, I would like the pom pom beanie, but I want to know what type of colors do you have it in. I will send you the link to the merchandise store personally, and I will say, a let me know if there's a color that you would like, and I will definitely see if it's possible for me to make sure that your request is definitely received. So if you're interested in buying any merch, let me know. But I am going to put the link in the description, though. I am going to put the link in the description. So that, so what old patterns showed up again? Mm, feeling sad, feeling like some parts of me were like I was just getting a little bit unhappy about where I'm at in life. And I did wrote a poem about it. Um, it's titled "Put a Smile on My Face," and I will definitely explain why I wrote this piece. I once laughed loud, my spirit untamed, chasing the sun, unburdened, unshamed. The world felt small beneath my stride. Every glance a spark, every step a ride. I roar freedom, freedom like perfume, bold and sweet. Each heartbeat quick, each day a feat. The nights were mine, the stars my friends. I didn't know how fast that feeling ends. Now, now the mirror shows a softer face, eyes that linger in a slower space. I smell of quiet, of walls, of rain, of lessons learned and honest pain. I don't smile like I did before. The old me danced through the door, only in memory's fleeting light. I've traded wild days for a gentle night. Yet in that hush, I start to see that happiness lives inside of me. No map, no plan, no perfect cue, just a steady heart and a self. I'm true. Thank you. I hope y'all like that. I hope y'all like that. I do. So, put a smile on my face. Came from a past experience I had a hard time overcoming. I was always told to put a smile on my face to hide the things that some people don't need to know. Um, and I'm very honest, and so I wear my expressions on my face, my feelings on my face, or you can hint or see or guess what it is I'm feeling just by how my facial expression is. And I was always like forced to put a smile on my face to hide what I was truly feeling on the inside. So that old pattern did show itself, and I was like, yeah, I'm not, no, we're not gonna do this again. We're not going to um, think about the the past. We're gonna think about why it is today that I would prefer not to smile. Not every time. I will definitely love to um, pursue more reasons to smile, just being authentically, you know, like I want to be in good spaces. I want to be in really good environments. And it's like, I want to smile because I feel like I not only can smile, but I can show this side of my heart. And sometimes that is hard to receive. And I'm like, I'm ready to actually know what that feels like. I would like to receive a straight up, authentic purpose to smile. Being for real. And it's like, there's moments that I do catch myself smiling, and I'm like, okay, is this smile for real, or is it a mask? And I starting to find myself answering the question just by going and connecting with people within this community, but also within the within the content creator community. And The smile that I have been presenting today is like I feel so much better knowing that I am feeling some purposes this some purpose purposes that is finding itself. And I'm like, okay, I'm not deeply searching for a purpose to smile, but I want the smile to come authentically, that I feel like within my heart that no, I'm actually happy. This feels good. This feels good. This feels really good to just say, oh my gosh, smile. So, but some of those old patterns do show itself, and I'm starting to learn that it's okay because there's still some parts of me that I'm um, still very much forgiving. And of course, when you work on yourself, it's not gonna be quick. It's not gonna, it's not gonna happen very fast. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work. And so I do also encourage everybody else, when you know that your healing journey is taking you to places that you wasn't expecting, I can only say don't give up, because man, this race is only you can cross the finish line. Only you can look at your shoes at the end and be like, I wore these mofos out. You literally won in great steps. You literally won in great steps. So I'm referring that back to me. I'm winning in great steps by acknowledging the purposes of why I can have a smile on my face. And it's not because of the pain I'm hiding, or it's not because of the abuse I'm trying to forget. It's like I feel good. I feel good smiling at some spaces, some environments are truly, truly impacted me very positively. And I will, of course, love to continue on to support those groups and those spaces, because this impact is something deep. It's something deep. So let's get back to the exercise, shall we? Let's get back to the exercise. So, number 2, exercise, mindful pausing. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes daily to simply sit, breathe, and notice your thoughts without judgment. Ask yourself, what is surfacing from my past that still needs attention? Whew. I think I just answered that. I believe I just answered that. Um, yeah, it felt good to. I went to a writing workshop last Friday. Um, I'm gonna put the writing workshop in my description too, because I'm mentioning y'all, ladies. I'm mentioning y'all. But no, I went to a writing workshop this past Friday, and um, one of the things that we were doing mindful pausing, and it was a moment from Friday that I had actually allowed myself to sit down and just listen to what I was feeling on the inside. And like I said, I'm still not yet ready to discuss why that is, but eventually I will be ready to discuss it. But when you emotionally just want to listen to yourself, you want to listen to what's going on within your heart, you want to listen to what's going on in your mind, you want to listen to what's going on with your body. And so I had just sat there and just I was looking straight forward, and I was inhaling, exhaling, and I just had my hands on my lap, and I just listened to myself, listen to what I was feeling, listen to what I felt like I really wanted to focus on, and that had really helped me out a lot too. So number three, exercise. Number three, exercise. Mirror work. Look at yourself in the mirror and gently say affirmations or ask yourself these two questions. What am I avoiding? And what parts of me needs compassion today? Hmm, what am I avoiding? Hmm. I don't know yet. I can't say exactly right now what am I avoiding. Um, I do know what I'm avoiding financially. I do know that is very big avoiding, but what parts of me need compassion today? My voice. My voice still needs some compassion. The reason why that is because there's still some parts of this healing journey I feel like I am still not heard. I am still not seen. Some parts of it still feel like I'm not understood. Um, and it's hard to. It's getting hard to continue on with the connections of what with the connections of what you have, to be like, okay, I love this connection, but they don't value me the way I value them, or they don't cherish me the way I cherish them. They don't see me the way I see them, and right now what I'm seeing is not something healthy. It's not something good for me. So I feel like my voice still needs compassion. So number four, exercise. Recessing relationships. And I believe I almost just touched on that. Yes, I did almost touch on that. Reflect on these three questions while you're recessing relationships. Who supports my growth? Who drains me? And what boundaries need strengthening? Hmm. Who supports my growth? So many people. Friends, family, new friends, new just new addition to the whole circle of Ray. You know, who drains me? Unnecessary connections drain me. Um, the reason why I say that because there's some people in my life where it's like I just want to leave you behind, but I'm not, and I'm realizing that their presence is draining me. And it's like emotionally let me strengthen this up. So what needs strengthened, what boundaries needs strengthened, my emotional connections still need strengthening. And I feel like I'm definitely working on it more and more. I'm starting to acknowledge it within certain people of where I should put that energy towards and what I shouldn't be putting that energy towards. So it's like no, my boundaries are always going to be here, but I'm not gonna always have the energy to say, okay, I'm okay dealing with this today. I shouldn't be okay dealing with anything any day. But sometimes I do have to acknowledge that when I do that, that is draining me. Um, so a lot, like I said, a lot of my emotional boundaries need strengthening. And yes, I will overcome it. I will do it. Um, so number 5, number 6, and number 7, um, I wrote in a poem I'm getting ready to recite. Uh, so I will be, reciting these 3 questions, and next thing I will be doing is reciting the poem. So number 5, write a creative fantasy poem, letter, or story. Mark key turning points and notice what lesson still echoes. Number 6, meditation for integration. Sit quietly and bring to mind a past event you often revisit. Instead of really re instead of going through it, ask, what did this experience teach me? What parts of me and what part of me is still carrying it? And number 7, letter writing. Write an unsent letter to your past self, to someone you lost connection with, or to a part of you that feels stuck. Focus on forgiveness and release. So, all 3 of those questions I will be reciting in this next poem. This next piece I wrote called Through the Mirror of the Mind. And I will be discussing the poem after as well too. So I sit alone. The room is still, a quiet hush of space to fill. The mirror waits its suffer clearer to show the truths I hide in fear. The cracks I've masked, the wounds I bear, the whispered doubts that linger there. Each line, each scar, a story told of nights too dark, of hands too cold. I trace the past with trembling eyes, where laughter faded, where sorrow lies. Yet in that a spark appears, a flicker of hope through silent tears. The mind's amazed with turns and bends, a tangled path that never ends. Reflection shows yet does not lie, it teaches me to question why. I see my anger, my grief, my pain, the lonely hours, the quiet strain. But also strength, though small and shy, that whisper softly, you'll survive. Through shadows deep, I start to find the fractured pieces of my mind. I hold them close, I do not fight it, for even broken, they seek the light. And in this mirror, still I see a fragile yet unyielding me. Through pain and fear, I come to know reflection helps the spirit grow. Hope y'all like that. If not, too bad. It's my writing. Nah. All jokes aside, of course, all jokes aside. So that was answering everything else that I just have, recently just said. That poem is a way of me still trying to say, is anyone going to really see me for who I truly am? And I mean the people who I am close to, who I do have a real cool friendship or relationship with. Um, it could be family, it could be God family, it could be some friends. It's like there's still some. It's really just like that saying that everybody be saying. Check on your strong friends. Check on your strong friends. Um, can only hope people really do it. I mean, it would be nice for people to check on their strong friend, me. And I'm starting to learn that it's okay that if some people don't, but then it's like, no, I don't want to ask of that because I don't beg. I don't like to beg. I don't like to ask for something that I know that's not going to happen. But sometimes I would just like to ask, can a person look inside of what's going on? And what me writing about it would be their way to get a glimpse of the things that I can't, not I can't, but there's still some things I still have a hard time to put words into to explain. And it's like I want to just write about it. Can I just write about it, please? I just want to just write and just let it out. And I do, and I do. And sometimes even after reciting the poem, yes, I can explain it, just how I feel within me writing the piece. But if it was like a one-on-one fireplace conversation, I'm not gonna lie, I would be holding myself back at some point. Because it's like, are you really going to listen? Are you really going to take in consideration? Are you really going to understand? Are you really going to comprehend? Are you really going to give me the best advice that you know that I need at the time that will help me continue on progressing in my healing journey? And I'm finding out that some people don't deserve to be on that pedestal anymore. Like, if you don't if you don't do something for yourself, then how can I expect you to do that for me? Or how can I expect you to do something very deeply for me? It sucks that I wouldn't want to hold myself back by a conversation just to say what's going on deep inside within me. But I really do feel like poetry is the only way of getting some people to really pay attention or to really listen. Will I will I always hope that they will understand? Yes. Will I always hope that it will be cherished? Hell yes. I'm just learning on how to hold myself up when I know not everybody is able to lift me up. So learning. learning. Oh my gosh. So that basically conclude. No, that doesn't conclude. No, so I do want to end with a closeout quote that is related to these 7 wonderful exercises. Don't treat reflection as fixing yourself. It's more about listening deeply to where you are, honoring what resurfaces, and deciding gently what to carry forward. Say it again for somebody in the back. And then thank you for just tuning in into this, but I'm just about done. Let me go ahead and repeat the closeout quote one good time for the good time. Don't treat reflection as fixing yourself. It's more about listening deeply to where you are, honoring what resurfaces, and deciding gently what to carry forward. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, folks. Yes. So, I'm thankful for the breath, the beat, the chance to grow, for every no that taught me what I need to know. I release what's heavy, I receive what's new, I honor the journey, the me, the you. May your words be kind, your heart stay free. May your mirror reflect who you're meant to be. This is I Need a Mic, the Self-Reflection series. where we speak with grace, with thanks, and grow seriously. Y'all take care, stay safe, and if you have any kids, please kiss them babies every day.